hate how some ghosts are like, they're just assholes in general. They'll be like, I'm pissed because you came to my house. I'm like, dude, why not just be with them? You know, like, why not do some.
Wait, what the fuck?
No, just like every like ghost stories I heard, they're there haunting them, you know, and it's because it's like some stupid stuff like, oh, we're in their house or we're in their property or we mess with their like freaking toys or whatever.
Shout out to the ghost man.
Yeah, dude, you have beef with ghosts.
I'm like, dude, why not just like, if I was a ghost, I wouldn't be like pissed off or if someone came to my house. I'd be like, dude, whatever, dude, I'll deal with them, whatever. I'm not that mad. But if I want to go like for fun, you know, like I'm like, oh, I want to spook some people. Dude, I want to scare them in like some places. Like, dude, let me go to the restrooms while they're doing their like business, and then just scare them and just make them like run out with their pants down and like shitting everywhere.
Do ghosts have like, so ghosts can make themselves be seen? Like, is that like a power?
I wish I could see a ghost, man.
Yeah, you never seen a ghost?
First off, you think ghosts are real?
I think ghosts
I
are
think
real.
the idea of ghosts are real.
I just think you can't see them.
What
That's
exactly
where I
is a ghost? Is a ghost a spirit? Is a ghost a supernatural entity? Or is it just like a non-physical version of like a past person? You know what I mean?
think the last one.
That would kind of like fall into spirit, but I don't know. And also, why do ghosts have to be evil?
I don't think they're evil.
That's the thing. Like, that's the thing I want to know. Like,
I just think they probably like, what they're doing is probably what they did when they were dying. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how like the light flickers on and off, but they got electrocuted, and that's what.
No, but like when they progress with the story, they're like these little girls or whatever, they'll be like lifting off the bed or they'll like take out the blanket. Like, dude, what are you trying to do? Like,
What the fuck are we
what is the ghost trying to do?
Like,
Do they want to see them like sleeping or something?
Okay, but that's a
like,
demon though. Wait, what is that? That's not a ghost, right?
A demon?
Well, yeah, no, because what's the thing in Conjuring? The Conjuring is a demon.
Conjuring's a demon. Yeah.
Okay.
okay. Well, demons are assholes too. So.
See, that's why I get confused about what, like, okay, a ghost, can it make itself? Can a ghost make itself seen?
Well, yeah, because there's ghost sightings. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, ghost sightings are.
Yeah, but like, do they know how to control it? Like, are they like, you know, like, what? How can I say?
I know what you're saying, like, they just decide when they want to be seen.
Yeah.
I don't know, because I think at that point it's like.
Because I'm pretty sure demons, if they're real, they're like, yeah, I'm about to be seen right now, dog. like they have to. Yeah, they're like, shit, y'all about to see me right now. But ghosts, like, they're already dead. They really have no purpose.
But then what about the thing how like a ghost and a demon is kind of like the same thing? Because in a lot of horror movies, it's like the ghost of this person is here to haunt you. So it's like a demon, but it's just an evil ghost. But that's pretty much the same thing.
I feel like a ghost can do shit to you.
A ghost?
Yeah, I feel like a ghost can do shit. A demon could do shit. A ghost can't do shit. There has to be a line drawn between that shit. Because a demon could drag you across the fucking room. But the ghost.
Why are we afraid of ghosts?
I don't know.
Because we don't understand them.
What's so spooky about it?
And they don't understand us. Maybe that's what it is. You think about it, why they're so hostile. Maybe when someone dies, and if they become a ghost, they forget all about it. So it's just like when they see people, they're just freaked out. Their instinct, let me go scare them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Huh? At night?
It doesn't have to be at night.
But
Just
most
like,
sightings are at night.
Yeah, because think about it. Most ghost sightings, they're just like instantly scared. Why are they scared?
Basically,
No.
Or what if it's just like, I know this is a reach, but what if it's like old memories that travels in DNA?
Of the ghost? Or?
Yeah, like, you say like if like your grandfather, great-great-grandfather was like fought for Yalmo, and he like killed some Mexicans or something. And that DNA, his DNA travels through you and it's in your memory. So
in
like,
my memory?
Yeah, so like
What
sometimes when you just like,
what?
like,
So you're thinking ghost is not real, it's in your head.
yeah.
So it's like
It's just your
So
mind
you
playing
just
tricks
see,
on you?
yeah.
So I'm hostile towards the Mexicans?
No, not
What?
like towards ghosts. No, I'm just like, it's just like a thing.
He's saying that ghosts aren't real, that like, and his theory is that your past loved ones, or your grandfather in this scenario or whatever, his DNA is your DNA, so if you were to see him after he dies, it's not real. It's just like because y'all share the same DNA. It's like your brain.
I
Your
see what
brain.
you're
It's like an illusion.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, he explained it way better.
Well,
Thanks, Vito. Yeah, I appreciate
Yeah.
that.
no problem, man. It was hard to explain, but then if that's the case, why do we get freaked out if we know it's like our grandpa? You know what I mean? Like if I see my family,
Yeah,
member, why
but we
do I get
wouldn't-
scared?
I think
Well,
it's
we wouldn't
because, like, what we were taught is that when someone's dead, someone's dead. Like, we just think that, oh, they're up in heaven all of the time, or whatever.
Or is it just the fact that like you know they're dead because you saw them at a funeral and then bam, you see them again, you're like, oh shit. You know what I
Okay,
mean?
yeah,
Like,
that's spooky.
Yeah,
you know,
that's
that's spooky.
cool. 'Cause you're like, how long
Like,
you
fuck
been
that.
here?
Like, ah, fuck all that mess.
What about if shit just starts moving in your room and then you see your past?
Oh, okay, see that now.
Wait,
That's
but how do you like? What about haunted places? 'Cause-
like Amityville or some shit.
What?
Is that how you say it? Amityville?
Amityville.
Yeah.
Amityville is the most infamous haunted house.
So like it wouldn't be any of our DNA, but we would just accept the fact that it's haunted by other people's account.
Oh yeah.
But I think at that point it's no longer ghosts, it's demons. Because that's an evil place. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's where we draw the line. That's not family.
Mm.
Those are hateful spirits that are satanic.
Does anyone? No one lives there, right?
No.
I'll live there. I'll spend the night there, dude.
Fuck no, you won't.
Dude,
No,
I'm
you
not
won't.
afraid of
He's
that.
naked,
No,
just in his
fuck
boots.
that.
He's like,
I hope the fucking. I hope the demon nuts in your
If a
boots.
fucking demon, if a demon is powerful to do some shit, then it would do some shit, you know.
Okay, I'm
calling him out?
Yeah, ghosts ain't shit, dude. Demons ain't shit.
Alright, then for the.
Cool, because the demons were shit. Why don't we see them a lot more? Now, why are they only stuck to certain places like Amityville?
They don't have a need to torment us. That's at least my theory. You know what I mean? Like most people. Okay, first off, you're going into Amityville. That's your own fucking fault. You know you're about to get tormented. So they're like, why are they coming on our turf, knowing that it's haunted? That's it. We're gonna torture them. You know what I mean?
So, like, but why stop at Amityville?
Doesn't have to. That's just an example. You know what I mean?
I feel like
Any haunted
What
place.
what about the ghost of that of Alcatraz? What's so spooky about that?
I want to go to Alcatraz. That's
I think it's just because of all like the inmates that were there, how badly they were treated. A lot of them. I mean, I'm sure some of them committed suicide. Basically, nobody there was a good person, as far as we know.
What about the donkey lady? 'Cause that's none of our DNA, and that's like, would you consider that a demon?
I don't even know if that's real.
Yeah,
If it's real, yeah, I don't
I
think
just
it's
think
real.
it's old
What's the other
folklore.
one? But the flying lady? It's like an owl or something.
Oh,
Oh,
fuck that
that's,
shit.
Is that one real?
No.
No, it's
Let's
not
go look
the.
for it.
How
Yeah,
is it
I'm down
called,
for it.
dude?
Let's go ghost hunting.
Yeah, let's go look for it.
Dude,
Let's
no.
go ghost hunting. Let us know if
Fuck
y'all
no,
want to see
dude,
that.
dude, that fucking owl shit fucks me up. Dude.
That's
That fucking.
Okay,
That's
fuck-
just an owl.
Fuck, no, fuck that shit. It's like a fucking huge ass owl. It's like a human
A
sized owl.
huge, a Mothman?
It's an owl, dog. Where do you get moth from?
at
It's
that
the same
point,
thing.
that's more supernatural though. Like it's no longer a human, but it's no longer a spirit. It's just its own being.
Supernatural? It's like a cryptid?
I think, okay, yeah, I don't think that's real. It's just stories.
Because
You
if you
don't think it's
believe,
real? You don't want it to be real?
I don't want it to be
If you
real.
believe the owl's real, then you have to believe Bigfoot's real. And the Yeti.
No, but that's different.
I think they
No,
were
it's the same
I think they were real, but like a long time ago, like Bigfoot and Yeti. I think they were real.
they're
but
a lot more
they're-
explainable.
So then the big owl would be real.
I'm pretty sure a big owl would be real.
But the big owl's least likely to be real when in like comparison to Bigfoot. Because Bigfoot, all he described it as is like a big ape-looking thing, which could easily just be like the
Like a
last.
big ape looking.
Yeah, like the last of a species that's no longer here. That's why we
Big
can't find it.
Yeah, that's why I think it died.
It's the because it was all hunched. Remember? Like
Yeah.
or like you know how.
But
they
people
have-
don't even think that picture is real. See, that's like the
They can't disprove it, but they can't prove it.
Yeah.
So we just have the video. It's up for your opinion.
Yeah.
If you think it's real, that's cool. If
I
you
think
don't,
it was
it's
real,
not.
but a long time ago. That's it. I just think it was real a long ass
Let's
time
just go ghost hunting.
That's the whole beef with Bigfoot. Like,
That's
oh,
spooky.
Bigfoot's real. Show me. I can't show you, but can you prove to me it's not real? Like no. Okay,
Yeah,
then leave me alone.
yeah, that's it,
It's just like an endless thing, you know.
Did you read that thing? Did you read that thing? Fucking that they believe T-Rexes were scavengers.
What?
Yeah.
Not not like freaking carnivores?
I heard somewhere that dinosaurs built a pyramid. I was like, what the hell?
What the fuck you heard? I ain't digging into it.
Before I get on it,
With a T-Rex little arm.
They were saying aliens build a pyramid. Nah, they're dinosaurs bringing it.
before I get on him, I know where he's coming from because there's like hieroglyphics, or is that a part of Egyptian
Hieroglyphics, yeah.
right? Okay, like the drawings on the wall, and like a lot of them consist of some long neck like beings. It's not that the dinosaurs built it. The theory is they roamed that area, so for like the brick, they would put it on the long necks and it would carry it up. That's how they were able to
Like
build
tools.
the structure. Yeah, they
So
were
they
basically
used
like
them
a way
as,
of
like-
transportation,
Oh, okay.
which makes sense. But I don't think. But it's
How
like,
would they tame them?
exactly that, and like it's believed that they didn't even roam the area. So maybe
What the fuck is that?
Oh, it's fine. Let's keep
This is
going.
two part.
Alright, let's go ghost hunting. For sure.
Supernatural hunting.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Huh?
Dude, we gotta dress up like Ghostbusters.
I'm
I'll
not
do
gonna
it.
just like.
What? I'll dress up
Let's
like.
find like moving statues.
I need something to
Moving
run in just
statues?
in case.
Yeah.
But what are you asking?
He's saying that statues move.
Statues don't move.
Some people are like saying like we see like a statue moving and like blink and stuff. And all
That's a whole other thing. That's when we get into the line of curses. How they say like artifacts are cursed.
What?
You know what I
Oh,
mean?
come on. I remember when I was little,
Oh.
my dad would tell me stories about
Cuckoo.
like yeah, exactly. But he would be like, well, the chupacabra and all that simple stuff. But like he would tell me stories that he heard.
I
When
believe
he
the
was-
chupacabras are.
Dude, you know where we need to go?
I think it's just an animal though.
Yeah. That,
No, you know where we need to go? My dad used to work there. He'd always tell me it was haunted. The Minger.
What's that?
the Manger Hotel.
Yeah.
I've stayed at the Manger Hotel.
Is it haunted?
No.
God damn it, never mind.
I heard some humming, but it was just the mini fridge.
Or was it?
I don't know. It could
Oh,
have
what is
been
it,
me
dog?
like shitting myself at night.
So you're 100% sure ghosts aren't real.
I'm 99% sure they're not there.
And that's why we're gonna do that ghost hunt.
Yeah. I want a ghost or demon to prove me wrong.
Okay, but then back to the question: what exactly is a ghost?
Me?
Yeah.
A ghost is.
So if we can get to the bottom of what a ghost is, we can tell if it's real or not.
I believe a ghost is a sort of spiritual display used by some kind of bending of light. Same like you know
I get what you're saying.
like the Northern Lights.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I feel like it's some kind of something like that, but just on a smaller scale, with your whole knowledge of ghosts and dead people, and that's what a ghost is.
So it's not real; it's just a projection.
Yeah. Yeah. A natural projection, just like the Northern Lights, that we assume are people, that we assume take the shape of people, only because we know about ghosts and the dead. That's yeah.
Interesting. So if you are 100% sure and you are fearless, why don't you go and do something, or the things that people say will let you see a ghost or a spirit or whatever. And if it doesn't happen, bam, ghosts aren't real.
Oh, like Saint Bloody Mary
Some
3
shit,
times in a
Ouija
mission.
board or something. You know
Oh
what I
fuck
mean?
no, not
Ouija
Ouija
board?
Don't do that.
Ouija boards are fake.
Ouija boards are fake.
Made by hash.
Alright, you and I will be outside. And
Yeah,
we all gotta keep the camera
I'm
in here.
good, dude. Fuck all
I'll
that.
do. Will you do Bloody Mary?
I did Blue Baby once and that was real. Have you ever heard of Blue
No.
Baby? It's like they told me that if you say Blue Baby like 3 times in the mirror, like a baby's supposed to appear in your arms and it gets heavier and heavier, and if you drop it, the mom will come out and scratch you. And that never fucking happened. I was waiting for the baby. I was like, bro, I'm trying to get ripped and shit. Fucking waiting for that baby to get heavy.
What are you gonna do? You're gonna be like,
Bro, that's what I was gonna do. That I was like,
Joke slam the baby.
oh shit, Chris didn't want the baby. Oh, shit.
I like that. That's
No,
funny.
the only reason why I'm like 50-50 on ghosts is because like I went to this school, Bristol, and I was a patrol, and it was like it's like an old ass school. Wow. So I was a patrol, and it was like in 5th grade, and when you like the main patrol dude was like, yo, can you check the restrooms? Because we have to check the restrooms, make sure everyone's gone and shit. So I went to the downstairs restroom, and everyone would always be like, "Yo, that downstairs girls' restroom, there's something wrong with that shit." I was like, "Oh, I don't care, dude." I went down there, and like no one was in there, dude. I checked all the stalls, I checked everywhere. No one was in there. I was about to leave, I heard a toilet flush. And I was like, "What the fuck?" And then all the toilets started flushing. Then I fucking dipped.
Was it?
I never went back in there, so that's why I'm like kind of like.
Was it like those automatic? Like,
No, it was an old. It's
Some dude playing prank, he's like, oh, we got it.
Yeah, we got it. No, dude, but no, they were like old toilets because it's an old school, so it was like old toilets. So I was like, what the fuck? Like I was like, dude.
Dude, if it was me, I'll like double check just to be sure. But if I heard that again, like
I know, dude. Like I was, as soon as I heard the first flush, I was like, what the fuck? I looked down and there was still no one in the fucking stalls. So I was like,
They're like,
so the fucking I guess.
dude, I'm open to all, cause like, here's my thing. The world is huge. The universe is huge. It's even bigger. So much unexplored. Why is it that something like this can't exist if so much already exists? You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't seem as far-fetched as people would think. Like, why can't it be real? You know?
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to necessarily like feel or see something for it to be real. You know?
Yeah. Cause I've never seen a ghost. I've just like, I think
But
that
we've
was a
never
ghost.
tried to see a ghost either. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We've never like tried to call upon one or something.
Yeah.
There's
So
beggars.
what you're saying is that we need to call upon the ghost?
I think in order for someone to see a ghost, it has to be in a scenario in which a ghost like is called upon. Like if you're in like a freaking religious house or something, like you're never gonna see a ghost. Oh, that's another thing I wanted to ask you. Do you think ghosts are associated with religion?
I think ghosts are ghosts.
It's all complicated and everything.
I don't think religion's that big.
Look up what the
Ain't that
definition of a
big.
ghost is.
You don't think it has anything to do with that?
No.
What about witchcraft?
I don't
You think
think
witchcraft's real?
I don't think so.
You don't think so? So you think like the Salem witch trials was BS?
Yeah.
You think
It's
so?
like I don't know, cause like why isn't there like more of that shit? You know what I'm saying? Like if-
Witchcraft?
Yeah.
Like now?
Yeah.
There's like cults.
Yeah, but like they ain't big. Like if someone like is in a like a cult or fucking like into witchcraft, when you think there will be like that one evil motherfucker trying to destroy the world or some shit?
Okay, we're not talking witchcraft as in like
That was
Genie or Doctor Strange or something.
Yeah.
Like nothing that big. They're talking about just like being evil, like the shit they can do. You know what I mean? It's not on sorcerer level. It's just how they can connect with Satan, and through that they can like possess people and stuff.
I don't
Or-
believe that.
Because, do you believe The Conjuring happened? The first one, not the second one. The first one.
I believe there was some weird shit going on.
Okay, well, how did that happen? Because the story is from witchcraft. That's what it stems from. They were there in a family that belonged to a lady named Bathsheba, who was a witch during the witch trials or whatever. She had connected to Satan or something. So that's what that whole demon was. So if you believe that story, you have to believe some part of witchcraft. Because what else is the explanation?
Yeah, I don't believe in that story then.
You don't believe in that
I
story?
don't, no.
What about
Because I don't believe in witchcraft. Like, I want to like cut it off like completely. Like, because I don't know. But I don't know.
You don't believe in it, but you're not.
I wouldn't be surprised if it's there. That's
Okay.
why, That's my thing. Because, like, hopefully it's not real. Like, fuck that shit. I don't know.
What are you thinking, man? Because you're giggling real hard. Bro.
I honestly don't know, dude. Like, I kind of believe it. I'm like, same thing with Jacob, like 50-50. But for me, I gotta see it if it's real. That's it.
I just think it's dumb not to believe it at all.
Because, like, people, they can say, like, a lot of stuff, of course. They can be like, oh, I saw a ghost at Walmart, you know? Like, that kind of silly stuff. But, like, I don't know. Because majority of the stories, they kind of provide, like, actual legit stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, you're kind of skeptical, whatever. Like, you want to be there for yourself to see if it's real, you know? Because whatever's coming from their mouths, you don't know if they're telling the truth or not.
So what about possessions? Are those real?
You think possessions are real, but not ghosts?
So then what are they possessed by?
By demons.
By demons? Are demons ghosts?
No.
Then what are they? Evil spirits?
Demons are demons.
And what is a demon?
A demon is like a lower level of the devil, like a minion of the devil, I assume. This is me coming from a foundation of religion.
So do you think it's possible that a lower, basically like a servant of Satan is able to take the form of a spirit or a ghost? Something we can't touch but we can see or feel?
No.
You don't? Well then how is it that it's able to possess something? Because it's able to, if it's possessing them, it's inside of them, so it's not like human.
I believe it's more of like, at that point, it's more of like, on an emotional basis, it goes into like the human world more than the spiritual world. Because I assume like someone possessed would do evil shit, like Hitler. I would say he would be possessed, but then again, I don't know.
Well, some people are just born evil.
Yeah, that's what I was about
Some
to
people
say.
are. I don't think so.
Ted Bundy, dude.
No child, no baby
Okay.
is born out of the womb.
Okay, no.
First thought is to just kill people.
No. Okay, let me rephrase. Like, nobody's born with hate or evilness or anything, but if they're, I guess if they're exposed or taught some of that stuff at a really, really early age, they can grow into an evil person. But that all comes from somewhere. I don't think they necessarily have to be possessed to like kill and shit.
I don't even think they're even grown into it, because like Ted Bundy wasn't raised
How do you
like
explain child serial killers? There's documented evidence of like 5-year-olds like dismembering people. Like, where does that shit come from? And from like normal families, like their parents are normal, nothing's wrong.
Maybe like the dad dropped them. I don't know.
You think that's just like a,
I just think that, I don't know.
that's just like a blame thing at this point?
Yeah. Cause I don't even know. I just think that's all like our old memory did. I think
They
everything.
can kill people?
Yeah, cause like back then, like fucking Game of Thrones type days, dog. We fucking just bust open doors, rape fucking women and shit. And
We have no memory of that.
you
You have no memory of that?
no, like how can I say? Like it's like DNA memory, like memory in DNA.
But we know that because we've been taught that. We're not born knowing like, damn, bro, my ancestor just raped someone.
No,
What the fuck?
how can I explain?
I know what you're saying, but
Like it's like it's not even DNA. It's like not. It's not even instinct. It's just like
I know what you're saying, but I don't know how to describe what you're saying.
like I don't know.
This topic is like one of the craziest topics we have. But while we're still on this topic, what's y'all's opinion on schizophrenia?
What the fuck is schizophrenia?
Schizophrenia is, it's been officially ruled as a medical diagnosis where people, it's like when, you know how like the sixth sense is there? How like when they see ghosts or something, like the movie? Okay, so you ever see people that are like crazy and they're talking to other people? Or they're like, this person made me do it, they made me kill this person? Well, that's like a legit medical disease now called schizophrenia. It's been around for a while. Like, have you ever seen that documentary called, what the fuck is it called? It's like Child of Satan or something, where like she would hurt her brother because she said somebody else would tell her to do it. Child of Rage, that's what it was called.
So is that schizophrenia?
Because there's a part of people who believe it's just a brain delay that makes them so hateful, and that them talking to other people is really just a personality thing. You know what I mean? Like split how they're talking to themselves, but they just think it's someone else. But then there's the other side of people who think that it has to do with the devil, like they are possessed from an early age, or they're talking to like spirits.
Or people are just making excuses for hurting people.
You think so?
Yeah.
But what about like the actual medical examinations where they actually found like something off in their brain or something?
I don't know. I feel
There's evidence on that. Like there's documented evidence.
Isn't it like everyone's brain's different though?
Yeah, but like
The way it works.
neurologically, no. You know what I mean?
So there's something off with their brain. And
Yeah, it's like everyone's heart. Everyone's heart is the same, but it beats different. But that doesn't make it like.
Okay.
Yeah, you know what I
You
mean?
got like fucking blood cuts or some shit.
Yeah, I don't know how to say it. Like, It's like if somebody has like autism or something, they can detect that by studying their brain. You know what I mean? Because something about it is different than ours. Well, that's the same thing with schizophrenic people. Something about their brain is different than ours, but they don't really know why. What do you think about that?
I don't know about all that.
Where does that hate come from?
I don't know. I just think people are. I don't know. I still think that's my stance, dog. Like,
It's just open, but you don't know.
it's just DNA, dog. I know what it is. It's DNA. DNA that travels.
Hopefully, the people from the North
I'm telling you, dog. DNA that travels.
Alright, but really though, if you guys want us to go and do some ghost adventure exploring, something like that, y'all let us know, because to be honest, I'm kind of down.
I'm
I
done.
don't know why I'm down, but I'm down.
I'm
Like,
down.
I'm down if Dave was there.
I already know I'm doing it.
Because they're knowing that you're the one that doesn't believe.
Dude.
So they show up and be like, bro, I believe the whole time, you know what I mean? Like, this dude didn't believe.
What is a ghost
I'm
gonna
out.
do that's gonna make me believe in their spirit?
Take your boots.
Take my boots.
Fuck that shit, dude. Like, if I see that fucking owl lady, dude, I'm fucking swinging. Like, I'm fucking swinging, dude. I'm crying and swinging too.
What
Fuck
about
that shit.
La Llorona?
I'm different. I'm not even going.
Stronger instead.
I know, dude. Like,
Hell
what
yeah.
the fuck she gonna do? That she drowns kids, not
She can't
teenagers.
drown. She can't drown. 'cause she's
I'll,
not a person.
yeah, but I'll fuck her up. She can't jump, but she can catch his hands.
What is the story of La Llorona? It's like,
There's multiple versions.
well, her husband supposedly cheats on her or whatever, and then like she's like, oh fuck, I'm gonna kill my kids. and like,
To be
and
honest,
then
pretty
like,
much, yeah, that's pretty much the whole story.
and then like she kills him. She's like, oh no, I accidentally killed him. Why did I do that? And then like, and then she like, and then I heard stories where like, oh, she kind of like she cries, but it's basically like warnings to like not go over there, you know, just like, oh, don't get drowned, that's it. But then I heard other stories where she grabs him and drowns him. I'm like, dude, she drowned her kids, and she said, oh no, I accidentally did it. Dude, are you like a moron or something?
Yeah, tell her, man.
You think we could take out like a demon like that? Like, what was? Is she a demon or is she a ghost?
It said that she's the spirit of the lady, because the lady kills her.
So how can she like grab you and shit?
Because she's a spirit. She's an evil spirit. But, like, she died not full of hate, but she died like weeping, which is why they call her the weeping woman. And because she was never able to get back her kids in this life, the next life she spends taking kids so that she can try to get her kids back, but that's never gonna happen because of what they're doing.
So her whole fucking thing is pointless.
If anything, like, she's just a depressed spirit, you know?
I don't know. I feel like I could take out. I feel like I could take her out.
Take her on a nice
We could take her out, dog. Like all four of us. If we hear weeping and we go down there, we see her. We could take her out.
Who's the bait?
I'll go down there first.
You'll go down there
I'll
first?
take one for the team.
Nah, come for the subject.
No, I'll be like, yo, what's up, mom? You know, you looking mighty funny. Hell yeah, dude. She ain't gonna be sad no more. This one.
Yeah, you want it? I'll give you some.
Shit. Oh shit. God no.
What was the story? Well, because I've heard like 3 different versions, and I guess the most popular one is that like, because she grew old, and not dumb old or nothing. She was just getting older, and so yeah, like not like really old or nothing, but she was getting older, and then she saw her husband or whatever with the younger woman who was like way more beautiful, and she couldn't handle that. So like, I don't know. Her first thought was like, you know what? Fuck them kids. You go kill my kids.
I wonder if she's ugly or pretty.
Nah, she has to be beautiful because she was beautiful at first. That's why you got with her.
So yeah. I'm gonna hit her up then. Nah, I can find her on Instagram and shit. At Weeping Woman. Fuck yeah, dude. So where would we go if we want to go Sunday?
Nah, that's not even.
Yeah, but everyone goes there and everyone comes back alive. So it's
Okay,
like,
we
it's
gotta
not
go.
fun. We gotta go somewhere where there's like 50-50 chance of us
An
coming
abandoned
back.
asylum.
Where's he gonna abandon himself?
I don't know, Nathan knows. He's been telling me about it.
Oh, yeah.
Nathan's been wanting to go.
Fuck.
Shout out to you.
And then after that, we can go search the dark web.
Yeah. Nathan,
Who's
surprisingly, all
Who's
people.
computer?
We're gonna get a computer.
Just for that purpose?
Yeah, I don't want that shit.
I don't want it in my life.
No, honestly, I don't want the dark. I don't fuck with that shit.
But it's like, apparently it's worse than Live League, and Live League's already terrible. You
I don't even know what Live Leak is.
Yeah, I know what Live League is because, like, middle school.
Fuck all that shit, dude. 2 girls, 1 cup, they ain't even.
It's just gross, but it's not.
What, 2 girls, 1 cup?
Yeah, it's fake.
Damn, thanks for ruining that shit for me,
It's
man.
not fake. We need a room for you. How is it fake?
Yeah, it's fake. Like the guy came up, the creator of that.
How's it fake? There's like a legit asshole shitting into the cup.
I don't know. It's just fake. It's just fake.
How is it fake if any of there's an asshole shitting in the cup?
I saw this video and
It's a paid
it
actor.
explained how, but like.
They still eat it! What the fuck? What the fuck, man?
I never seen the video for real, but like.
They,
I
okay,
Yeah,
Yeah, you can't say shit.
Yeah, you can't.
You wanna see the video?
It's terrible.
Joe Rogan pull that shit up real quick.
I'm gonna post his reaction.
No, dude.
Why it's
There's
fake?
1 cup. Yeah, what happens fake?
Yeah, what happened?
I see nothing.
You confront a ghost, but you won't watch that.
What would we do if we did see a ghost? Like, what are you doing?
If I see a ghost,
Yeah.
I'll take back everything I said.
It's too late at that point. Like, it
Okay.
already said that.
I don't know. If it's a scary ghost, I'm fucking different.
I'm probably just gonna pray. And take my punishment as
Dude, watch it.
I've
be a
never
ghost.
seen you pray at all, dude.
Okay.
That would be fucking weird for you. Like, I don't know.
Dude, watch it not even be like a ghost. It's like a freaking ballad or something from the nun. And it just like you just see they go like float or something.
I think we could take Valak.
Dude, if I floated, I'd be pretty good. That'd be pretty
You're
good.
gonna float at your funeral?
My funeral?
The ceiling?
Dude. No, I think we could take out Valak. Because on some confident shit, we could take out Valak.
Nah.
Yeah, we could. Believe. You gotta believe in yourselves. You gotta face it. All it takes is 1 dog. It's like, pop.
Nice.
Alright, so yeah, that's gonna be a wrap for this week's episode. If y'all think ghosts are real, if y'all think they're fake, if y'all want us to go on this ghost hunting adventure, y'all let us know. Like I said, we're all down, and all I need is like 1 person to tell us to do it. We'll do it, honestly.
No, I don't need anyone to tell me what to do, dog.
I'm confident in myself.
Tom Jacob.
Bro, dog, who do you think you are?
You're not going, are you?
I'm going.
Ghost adventure?
Yes.
Okay.
Ride or die.
I'm be scared shitless.
Well,
But
what if it's
fucking
at the
go.
top? What if it's at the top of like a hiking trail? You have to go up there.
I went on Maples.
But not hard.
That's because fuck on me. Fuck on me, dog.
Alright, we'll catch y'all on the next one.